Julian. A name whispered in the neighborhood, a shadow always in a hurry. For years, he lived among us. But did anyone really know him? His gaze was always fixed on the ground, his steps quick and determined, as if he were constantly racing against an invisible clock. If you greeted him, you'd get a fleeting smile, a brief nod, before he rushed off again. It was as if time itself was chasing him down the street. Julian was always late. Late for a walk, late for family dinners, late for birthdays. He was even late for the most important moments of his own life. It wasn't a choice, it was a state of being. His life was a frantic sprint from one obligation to the next, a blur of missed opportunities and half-hearted apologies. He was a man perpetually out of breath, running from a past he couldn't escape and towards a future that always seemed just out of reach. One ordinary Tuesday, as he was sprinting to catch the 8:15 bus, something happened. An elderly man, walking just ahead, stumbled and fell right in front of him. People glanced, then hurried on, lost in their own worlds. Julian hesitated. His hand instinctively went to his watch. The bus was just pulling up to the stop. For a split second, the old habit, the relentless urge to keep moving, almost won. But then, for the first time in what felt like a lifetime, Julian made a conscious choice. He decided to be late, on purpose. Eck knelt down, helped the old man to his feet, and gently guided him to a nearby park bench. He made sure he wasn't hurt, offering him a bottle of water he had in his bag. The man took a deep, shaky breath, looked at Julian with clear, knowing eyes, and said, "Thank you. You know, most people are just running, but they have no idea where they're going." Those words echoed in Julian's mind, long after he had missed his bus and the one after that. They were simple, but they struck a chord deep within him. It was as if a light had been switched on in a room that had been dark for years. Most people are just running, but they have no idea where they're going. Was that him? Was he just running? From that day forward, something shifted. The change wasn't dramatic or instantaneous, but it was profound. Julian started to arrive late for the things that didn't matter, and on time for the things that did. He was on time to listen to his mother recount stories from her youth. He was on time to build a pillow fort with his son. He was on time to sit in silence and simply talk to himself, to listen to the thoughts he had been running from for so long. He discovered a truth that no clock could ever teach him. Life is unmeasured in minutes or hours, but in moments, moments that leave an imprint on your soul. He started to see the world not as a racetrack, but as a gallery, filled with intricate details he had never noticed before, the way the sunlight filtered through the leaves, the sound of children's laughter in the park, the taste of a morning coffee enjoyed without a sense of urgency. Over time, the neighbors noticed the change. Julian wasn't running anymore. He was walking. He was observing. Was leaving. The frantic look in his eyes was replaced by a calm, gentle presence. He had finally understood something crucial that had eluded him his entire life. He wasn't late for life. He was just passing through it too quickly. The lesson in this is simple yet powerful. Those who live their lives in a constant rush often miss the very essence of what it means to be alive. Sometimes, arriving late to the world's demands means arriving right on time for your own heart. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that makes you think. See you next time.